Hello, we have decided to revisit lists, because we want a single source of truth in terms of how they are created. Whilst one can use the abstract designer to design and feed layouts to their app, at times you want a quick option. As an example, the drawer list and the two lists you see on this page have been defined from the same method. However, depending on the data objects fed, they show different things. We have defined a single method that will help us add a list to any parent element. We can then feed the list a template structure. A new method addListViewTemplate has been added. This expects the list view options. This indicates which object items to source content from. For example, you might be sourcing the list contents from a database with different fields than the default options. We need to ensure this works. On the list template, we have added a left and right icons, an avatar, a subtitle to mention a few. We however use the VIF directive to show these depending on the record object. As you saw on the list, some icons were having different colors, some items had a right text, other had avatar images whilst others had avatar icons. We needed that seamless integration. The list contents are sourced from different data sources in our state and behave differently. We were able to achieve this due to the defined template. We first built our layout with the abstract designer to meet our needs. We then extracted the layout and then used its structure to ensure that adding templates can be done via code. We used directives to ensure that our list items will display as expected per item fed. For example, if a record does not have an avatar, it should not display. The avatar field can be matched to any record object property, so that flexibility is also ensured. This also goes for the titles and subtitles. These show depending on availability in an object using these directives. We then link the click events for both the left icon, item, and right icon actions. The template also expects options to be specified. These indicate where the content of the list items should be sourced from in each object. For example, the object property to read the left icon for a list item is named left icon. If you would want to source those from a DB using a different name, then you would change the left icon name to that field name. This goes for the other object properties specified here. For the drawer, we added a list to the drawer. We then defined a template for the list and gave it the object property names to source the content to. We are saying, the list should source the records from a data source state named links. The key for each record on the list is the title. Thus when you click on each drawer item, you see the title. Each item in the list has an icon property and a title property. We do not need to change these in the list view options because these are the default names. This also goes for the lists page. We added lists to particular matrix positions in the grid. We also specified options for the lists, fed the lists data, saved the data to the state and were able to realize our app. There are built-in methods we have used to create list items. You can explore them from the source code. With these methods you specify the actual values as per option fields previously discussed. For example, we have links to avatars, icon colors, subtitle texts, etc. This then gets translated to the list you see.